Hey everybody, it's Mr. XStitch. Daily vlog. How are you? It's been a while. It's been busy, man. I mean, that's always the excuse, isn't it, right? And some people, daily vlogs happen whether they're busy or otherwise because they make that a priority. I've not been able to do that for a while because I've had many other apparently you can only have one priority, because to have more than one priority means they're not priorities. Semantics, but true. It's been busy. Today is Annie's 4th birthday. That comes with a certain amount of poignancy, in as much as this September she'll be starting school and suddenly we won't have little girls anymore, we'll have schoolgirls. And yeah, it's bittersweet. It's sweet. It's kind of bittersweet because I enjoy, like, at Mondays I hang out with Annie and I just enjoy it, and I know that it's coming to an end soon, and I know that I'm very fortunate to get to hang out with her, even if a lot of the time all we do is go to the library and then not do a lot. But yeah, so she's 4 and Flora's turned 6, and that means that basically we have become the Bluey household, because Bingo is 4, Bluey is 6, and then Bandit is a happy-go-lucky, sometimes funny dad, and Chili is a sometimes serious but absolutely brilliant mum. So that's pretty much my family sorted. And shout out to all the Bluey fans. If you don't watch Bluey, you should, because it teaches you a lot about life, regardless of whether you're a child or otherwise. I've definitely got some good parenting tips from Bluey. So where to begin with everything? Once again, down here at the tiny railway on the outskirts of Crewe. I've got a feeling this thing might get used soon, in which case I'm not sure my cheeky dog walks are going to be feasible any longer. I have got lots going on. The summer issue of XStitch magazine is in development and is due out next month. Theme is Merry Xmas, and I'm pretty excited with the lineup that we've got. We've got some new designers in the mix. I'm pleased to announce on the YouTube channel, because I haven't really said it anywhere else, that Jane Greenoff is in the mix. Yes, indeed. A lady whose legendary cross-stitcher's Bible book we reviewed in the last issue, Myths and Legends, and who I indeed dedicated the Myths and Legends issue to, because Jane is a legend. She's also absolutely marvellous, and I'm thrilled to have her with a pretty cheeky design in the mix. So I think there's 15 patterns in the issue, and it should be good. You know, I'm only going to do the one Christmas issue for now. Generally, I try not to repeat the themes of the magazine. Is there a dog over there? Where's he gone? There he is. Hub, come here. Here he goes. Yeah, so there's only one Christmas issue for now, and somewhere down the line I'll do another festive issue so that we can look at some of the other, you know, the Hanukkahs and the Chinese New Year and Eid and all of those kind of things. So I think that'll be quite nice. But magazine's coming together nicely. I've spent a lot of time overhauling my email systems, and that's kind of working, I think. It's quite hard to tell, but I'm also in the middle of a website redesign for XStitch, which is looking good, but is a right pain in the bum when it comes to, like, trying to swap it over. Like, my man who's helping me has made a version of the website on a test site, and it looks really great, but then to try and transfer it over to the existing website almost means you've got to, like, wipe out the existing website, which is very stressful because I've got lots of, like, live orders and subscriptions and stuff. So that ideally would have been done by the end of April, and now we're heading towards the end of May. But such is life. But that magazine website overhaul is inspiring me to think about a Mr. XStitch website overhaul, because I'd quite like them to look kind of similar. And I'm digging the sort of brutalist vibe at the moment, so I think that I might try and do something like that. So there's those. I've got a presentation on Thursday, The Needle Has a Point, the first time I'm doing that in an online format. So tickets are still available if you want to come along. It's to talk about how needlework is used to explore sex and race and politics, and it's good. It's good. There's some really good examples of artists who are a bit kind of ballsy, if you like. And I'm quite looking forward to doing that. And if you sign up today, link in the show notes, you'll get a handout just as the presentation starts as well, that connects you to all the artists, so you can find out more about them and, you know, follow them on Instagram and all that sort of stuff. So that's good. Season 4 of the Lovecraft show will be starting next month, I believe. We've been doing some interviews with some nice people about that. I'm quite looking forward to that coming out. And then also, I'm going to launch my own podcast. I did one back in like 2011, I had a podcast called Stitching and Junk, which was a good laugh back then. But now I'm going to be launching NeedleXChange, which is just going to be conversations about the art of thread. And I'm going to talk to artists who I admire. I've already got about 15 people lined up. I'm going to kind of record a bunch of episodes before I even drop the thing. But I'm really looking forward to that because I think it would be quite nice to kind of just be in control of my own podcast and, you know, the marketing of it and the promoting of it. Hopefully it'll be a weekly thing. Hopefully it'll be an ongoing thing. I've just got to kind of work out the mechanics of it all, really. So that's going to be nice. What else is there? Don't know. Life just ticks on, you know. It's the summer holidays looming on the horizon soon. We just had actually, in a way, it's nice because it's like Flora and Annie's birthdays are about a month apart, but it does mean that month is awfully tied up with planning and sorting things out. You know, Flora had a birthday party with all her friends. We had all our family over this weekend. It's been pretty relentless. So in some ways, Annie's birthday is like the final bit. And then we can relax for a few weeks, although it's half term next week. And then it'll be the summer holidays. But life's good. I can't complain. I don't think I'll complain. I know there's plenty of people in situations much worse than mine. So, no, I'm really happy with the way things are going at the moment. How are you? How have you been? It's been a while. I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to... Yeah, so actually one of the things I'm going to do with NeedleXChange, obviously it's going to be a podcast, but I'm going to try and publish it on YouTube as well. And what I'm thinking, and I'd appreciate your feedback, is I feel like if people are talking, so for instance, one of the people I'm hoping to get on is Kath Jane. She used to be called Kraken's Creations. She does detailed anatomical hand embroideries. They're absolutely brilliant. People love her, quite rightly so, and I'm really looking forward to talking to her. What I'm thinking for YouTube is, obviously there'll be the conversation going on, but what I want to do is get maybe like 10 images of her work and then just have them like really like zoom in and just move around while the conversation's going on. Because sometimes you don't watch podcasts on YouTube, you just kind of listen to them. But I thought if it's like a half-hour conversation, and so each picture is just there for like 3 minutes, slowly moving. So if you want, you can really appreciate the detail. I just thought that'd be a nice touch, because I think sometimes when we look at things on blogs and websites, you don't really take the time to appreciate them. We don't even take the time to appreciate them in, you know, galleries. We take a little while. So I thought that would be a good way of making up for the fact that watching two people talking via Zoom or whatever is a little bit boring. So I thought I'd feature people's work, and I'd appreciate your feedback on that. I'm also trying to wrap my head around can I make, you know, YouTube shorts out of the content and that sort of thing. But I'm quite looking forward to it. I've got a piece of technology called Riverside FM, which I'm looking forward to using, which is basically makes podcast production a lot easier. Got some great people lined up. Pretty excited about it all. So, yeah. So if it's another 385 days until my next daily vlog, I apologise. But to be honest, on a Tuesday, usually what happens is I drop Annie off at the nursery that's just up near here. And this seems like a logical place to kind of do my little chat before the steam trains start running. I hope you're all well. Drop me a line. Let me know what you're up to. Don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter if you haven't already. If you've got any feedback, you've got any recommendations for artists who should be on NeedleXChange, I'd appreciate it. You can pre-order the Christmas issue of XStitch at xstitchmag.com/shop/issue-24. It's going to be a good one, because obviously the good thing about the summer issue, being a Christmas issue, is plenty of time to get them done. There's no point starting them in November when you're in a blind panic about it all. Start your designs now, San Testarossa, that's what I'm saying, and you'll be well away. Love you guys. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.